name is Joanna. You can order my books on amazon.com/author/Joanna. You can listen to my songs on broadjam.com/Joanna Ministries. My YouTube channel is youtube.com/Joanna Ministry. And you can follow me on Facebook and Twitter. The name of this video is, Do We Live in a Matrix? Now, I took math in school. I have a math degree. And I know what the Matrix was. I didn't really like them then. And when I saw the Matrix movie with Keanu Reeves, I really didn't understand it. I was very confused. So this is not an easy topic for me. I've spent a lot of time on YouTube videos in the last couple of years watching conspiracy theorists and all kinds of things that I'd never seen before, never heard of. But the Matrix topic keeps coming up. I think that what I have gleaned from what I've watched is that we may live in a world where we've been lied to. We've been told things about science, like the solar system, that we're all held together by gravity, when in actuality we may be held together by magnetic fields, electromagnetic pulses, and plasma. That the Earth and the solar system and the universe and the planets and the suns and the stars and actually our own bodies are all made up of magnetic pulses and electrical impulses and plasma. We have plasma in our blood. So going into space is a completely different thing than just getting the rockets off the Earth because of our gravity. There's also something called the Schumann resonance that I don't really understand at all either. But they say you need that when you're in space if you want to stay alive. So I don't know how they would pump that into the spaceships, but that's just another thing that I've been reading about lately. Now, we've been told that our solar system was in a plane, like everything was lined up perfectly in circles around the sun in the middle. I've heard another theory that I think is feasible, that we actually follow after the sun in more of a cone-shaped spiral. That the sun is in motion, and that through the electricity and electromagnetic pulses and the plasma that we're kind of floating in, that Mercury and Venus and Earth and Mars and Jupiter are in ever-increasing rings, but in like a giant V shape, a giant cone following after the sun. So when the talk about Planet X and Nibiru coming around the sun and slingshotting off the sun and coming back and throwing us out of our orbit may not be even rationally feasible if we are not just held by gravity. Because as the Planet X approaches us, it also has magnetic poles. And the sun and all the planets, we're all kind of miraculously balanced through, in my opinion, the hand of God. But also because we are spirit and God is spirit, and He knows how to hold on to us. There's other things like Hollow Earth, Admiral Byrd, when he went to the Arctic and possibly went to the Antarctic. There's old videos of him going underground in Antarctica. There's all kinds of talks about the presidents going to Antarctica, and that possibly Hitler was brought to Antarctica after the war because he had so much technology that may have been from extraterrestrials. I mean, this stuff is really out there. But we've predicted the end of the world so many times, like it's in the Bible and it has to happen and it's prophecy and it has to come true. I'm just not convinced that that is the whole truth and nothing but the truth at this point in my life. So everybody stay safe, but know that God has his hand on everything that goes on. And I heard Edgar Casey, who is a American psychic, very well thought of psychic, who was also a devout Christian, say that the future is not set in stone. Therefore, I believe for today, I believe that prophecy can be changed and probably is being changed as we speak. Thank you so much for listening, and we'll talk again soon. Bye-bye.